Today, I have an important message for the collective, but remember, only take what feels right to you and leave what doesn't. This is a general message, not a personal reading, so some parts may not apply to everyone. Now, let's dive into the message from your ancestors. They want you to know something powerful today. The first thing I heard is that some of you are descendants of Ra, the sun god. If you're not familiar with Ra, he's a powerful figure in Egyptian mythology, often known as the god of the sun. Being a descendant of Ra means that you carry a special connection to this ancient energy. It means you are not just anyone, you are someone with a divine legacy. In addition to that, I also heard that some of you are descendants of the Anunnaki. You might want to look this up if you're curious about your origins. The Anunnaki are believed to be powerful beings from ancient times, often associated with knowledge, wisdom, and even creation. If you're feeling a connection to these ancestors, it's important to understand that this is part of your divine heritage. But there's more. I also received a message that a few of you, maybe around 4 people specifically, were disciples of Christ in your past lives. You may have walked alongside Christ and been one of his closest followers, like Peter, Judas, or Matthew. This connection means that your soul has experienced deep spiritual journeys and you've been through lifetimes of learning and growth. Now, for those of you resonating with this, your ancestors are reminding you that you are the golden child. What this means is that you belong to a chosen generation, a group of people meant to make a mark on the earth, just like your ancestors did before you. You are not here by accident. Your presence in this lifetime is intentional and filled with purpose. You've been prepared for this moment, even if it doesn't feel like it. Maybe you doubt yourself or feel unsure about your path, but your ancestors want you to know that they see you as worthy and capable of continuing the legacy they've left behind. I'm also getting the sense that some of you have extraordinary abilities. You might have the power to do things that seem impossible. I'm specifically hearing about telekinesis, the ability to move objects with your mind. While this may sound unbelievable, your ancestors want you to know that this gift is within you. Just as they were known for their powers and abilities in ancient times, you are meant to be known as well. Your ancestors were not ordinary people. They were figures of great significance known throughout history. And just like them, you are meant to leave your own legacy. Your name is meant to be remembered, not just by the people around you, but by future generations. Your story will be told, studied, and documented, just like the stories of famous historical figures like Queen of Sheba, Aphrodite, or Ra. Your ancestors want you to know that your life will be written about in books, and future generations will learn about you in schools or through documentaries. Imagine that. Just as people today learn about historical figures, future generations will be reading about you, watching documentaries about your life, and studying your journey. This is no small thing. You are here to create a ripple effect, something that will impact the world long after you're gone. Your ancestors are reminding you that you are part of a royal bloodline. You have royal DNA within you, which means you are destined for greatness. If you ever feel like you're not enough or that you don't have what it takes, remember that your ancestors see you as more than enough. They see you as someone who is meant to carry on the work they started. You are valuable, and your presence in this world is necessary. This message is a reminder that even if your current reality feels different, even if it seems like your life is filled with challenges or doubts, you are here for a reason. Your ancestors want you to trust in the path that is unfolding before you. Sometimes it's hard to see the bigger picture when life feels uncertain, but your ancestors are urging you to have faith in yourself and in the legacy you are creating. You are meant to be seen. You might end up in the public eye on TV, radio, and newspapers, or even on the big screen. You are meant to lead, to be a voice that others listen to. Whether you end up in a leadership position as a public figure or as someone who speaks to large crowds, your presence is meant to be noticed. Your ancestors see you standing before people, sharing your wisdom and guiding others. You might be a public speaker, an activist, or someone who influences others with your words and actions. The good news is that any debts or burdens from your ancestors have been cleared. There is nothing holding you back anymore. If you've been feeling weighed down by generational curses or past traumas, know that you are free from those now. You've done the work to heal, and it's time to move forward. Your ancestors are asking you to plant new seeds and start a new chapter in your life. This is the moment to follow your passions, whether that's working in media, becoming an actor, musician, athlete, or even something related to the NFL, if that resonates with you. If you have a talent or passion that you've been putting off, now is the time to embrace it. You are here to create something new, something that brings you joy and fulfillment. Your ancestors want you to start using your gifts to make an impact. It doesn't matter what field you choose, whether it's TV, radio, sports, or entertainment, you are meant to do something that will bring a shift to the world. This message is specific to someone out there, and if it resonates with you, know that it's time to step into your purpose. You are here to make a difference, and your ancestors are cheering you on every step of the way. They believe in you, even if you sometimes struggle to believe in yourself. You have cleared the path, and now it's time to walk forward confidently, knowing that you are supported by those who came before you. In conclusion, your ancestors want you to know that you are destined for greatness. You are meant to be remembered, to be studied, and to be celebrated. Your legacy will live on just like your ancestors. You are here for a reason, and the world needs your presence. So step into your power, trust your gifts, and know that your ancestors are guiding you every step of the way. You might feel a special connection to the eagle right now. Maybe you have an eagle tattoo, have come across an eagle recently, or just really love eagles. The eagle could be your spirit animal guiding you during this time. Spirit animals are believed to help us through challenges, give us strength, and connect us to our inner selves. Eagles, in particular, symbolize freedom, strength, and vision. They fly high and have a wide view of the world, which might be why you're connected to this powerful bird. Your spirit is being guided to see things from a higher perspective, to have courage, and to embrace the freedom to be yourself. Also, your ancestors are looking out for you. They've left messages for you, and these messages are linked to nature, especially trees. Trees hold deep spiritual meaning in many cultures. They symbolize life, growth, and connection between the earth and sky. If you're feeling drawn to spend time around trees, maybe you feel like sitting under one, hugging a tree, or just being near them, it's important to follow that feeling. Your ancestors are encouraging you to do this because there's a message waiting for you there. It's not just about sitting by the tree, it's about being open to the wisdom your ancestors are trying to share with you. When you're near trees, especially in quiet places like forests or parks, try meditating or just sitting peacefully. This will help you tune into your inner self and hear the messages that your ancestors are sending. These messages might come to you as thoughts, feelings, or even signs in nature. Pay attention to how you feel when you're around a tree or any thoughts that come into your mind. You might even feel a special pull to a tree in the west, as that direction seems important for you. If there's a specific tree that stands out to you or a spot that feels special, spend more time there. The more time you spend in nature, the more likely you are to receive these messages. You have a powerful purpose in this world. It's clear that you're meant to stand out and make a difference. Even though you might sometimes feel unsure about your path, whether in your career or your life in general, your ancestors want you to know that you're here for a reason. You have unique talents and qualities that make you different from everyone else. Whatever field you're in, whether it's entertainment, music, writing, or another industry, you bring something special that others don't. It's easy to feel like the world is crowded with people doing the same thing, but no one can do it the way you can. Your ancestors see your potential, even if you don't fully see it yet. They chose you for this path because they know you have what it takes to succeed and lead. You might sometimes doubt yourself, wondering if you're good enough or if you can really make a difference, but your ancestors believe in you. They know that you have the strength and ability to shine in whatever you do. You are meant to be recognized, celebrated, and remembered for your contributions. Just like your ancestors were celebrated in their time, you are destined to be recognized in yours. Even if the world doesn't notice you right now, your time will come and your name will be remembered long after you're gone. It's important to stop doubting yourself. Self-doubt is something many people struggle with, but it's important to trust in your abilities. You are worthy of success, recognition, and happiness. Your ancestors are encouraging you to step out confidently and embrace your purpose. Don't hide your talents or dim your light because you're afraid of what others might think. You were chosen to stand out, so don't be afraid to be seen. You might notice that some people don't like you or seem to be against you for no clear reason. This is because of the power and potential you carry. Sometimes people feel threatened by others who have a strong purpose or who are different in a way they can't understand. These people may not even know why they feel this way about you. It's not about something you've done, but about who you are. Your energy and presence might make them uncomfortable because they can sense that you're destined for something great. It's also possible that these same people didn't like you in past lives. If you believe in reincarnation, this could mean that the same people who opposed you before are still doing so now. However, this shouldn't be your focus. Don't let the negativity of others distract you from your path. Instead, stay focused on your purpose and the positive impact you're meant to make. The people who dislike you are not important. What matters is that you stay true to yourself and your mission. You also have access to the tree of life. This tree represents balance, harmony, and new beginnings. It's a powerful symbol of growth and connection, and having access to this energy means that you can find balance in your life no matter what challenges you face. As you grow and move forward on your journey, you might notice that more people start to criticize or dislike you. This is actually a sign that you're on the right path. When you're doing something important, it's natural for some people to resist or push back against it. But remember, being disliked or criticized is often part of the process of success. The people who matter will support you, and you need to be okay with being loved by a few and misunderstood by many. For some people, healing is a big part of their journey. You may have already done some healing work, but there might be more to do. If you're feeling anxious, depressed, angry, or disconnected, it could mean that your root chakra is blocked. The root chakra is all about feeling grounded and secure. When it's blocked, you might feel like you're constantly worrying or disconnected from your body and emotions. If you're dealing with issues like overthinking, fear, panic attacks, or even physical problems like sluggishness or an eating disorder, it could be a sign that this energy center needs attention. Grounding yourself by spending time in nature, meditating, or doing exercises that focus on your lower body, like walking or yoga, can help unblock this chakra. There are also many resources like videos or guides that can help you learn more about healing and balancing your energy. Once you start healing, you'll feel more connected to yourself and more confident in your purpose. In summary, you're connected to powerful energy from your ancestors, nature, and your own spirit. You have a unique purpose in this world, and even though the path may be challenging, you are fully capable of walking it. Believe in yourself, trust the guidance you're receiving, and don't let doubt or the opinions of others hold you back. You are meant to shine, and the world needs the gifts you have to offer. You might be going through some tough times in your life right now. Everyone experiences challenges at different points, and often we have a feeling deep inside that tells us where we need to focus our attention. Maybe you have a sense of what area of your life needs work. If this resonates with you, it's important to pay attention and take it seriously. You might be struggling with low self esteem, which means you may not believe in yourself or your abilities as much as you should. Some people deal with control issues. This could mean that you find it hard to control your emotions or reactions to situations. Alternatively, you might feel like someone else is controlling you, making it hard for you to express yourself or make decisions. It's essential to recognize this dynamic and understand how it impacts your life. In addition to these feelings, you might also have a victim mentality. This means you might feel like life is happening to you and that you have no control over your circumstances. It's easy to fall into this mindset, especially when things are not going well. But it's important to realize that you have the power to change your situation. Health issues can also come into play when dealing with emotional challenges. For example, you might experience digestive problems or liver issues. These physical symptoms can often be signs that something deeper is going on within you, such as a blocked solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is a part of your body's energy system and is connected to your confidence and sense of self worth. When this chakra is blocked, it can lead to feelings of insecurity and a lack of control over your life. You are encouraged to work on these areas of yourself and find ways to close out the cycles that no longer serve you. Letting go of past struggles can be a difficult process, but it's essential for your growth. By working on yourself and overcoming these challenges, you can create a better future. The solar plexus chakra is associated with the color yellow. This color represents confidence, joy, and personal power. To help heal this chakra, try to incorporate more yellow into your life. This could be through wearing yellow clothing, decorating your space with yellow items, or even spending time outside in the sun. Along with yellow, you are also encouraged to wear more red. Red symbolizes strength and grounding, which can help you feel more stable and secure. And many people go through significant changes in their lives, and some of you might be experiencing what is often referred to as an ego death. This term means letting go of old ways of thinking or being that no longer serve you. It can feel uncomfortable, but it's a necessary step for personal growth. During this time, you may need to change your mindset about certain things in your life. Healing is an essential part of this process, and it often requires you to confront your past and let go of hurt and pain. Forgiveness is another crucial aspect of healing. You might be holding on to grudges or feelings of hurt towards someone who has wronged you in the past. It's essential to recognize this and understand that holding on to anger can keep you stuck. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you condone their actions, it means you are choosing to let go of the power that those negative feelings have over you. By forgiving, you free yourself to move forward and heal. Many of you may be receiving spiritual messages or signs about your life's purpose. However, distractions can sometimes make it hard to pay attention to these messages. It might feel like you are being pulled in many directions, making it difficult to focus on what really matters. This is why it's so important to take time for yourself to reflect and connect with your inner self. Facing your fears is a vital part of this journey. If you are afraid of something, it's crucial to confront that fear instead of avoiding it. Doing what scares you the most can be a powerful way to overcome your fears. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but taking those steps is how you gain confidence and freedom in your life. Remember that you are in control of your life and you have the ability to make positive changes. Sometimes, when we feel overwhelmed or under attack, it can be a sign that we are valuable. If you're experiencing difficult situations, don't let them distract you from the promises and opportunities that lie ahead. Trusting in your intuition and your own abilities can help guide you through challenging times. You are stronger than you realize, and you have the support of your ancestors and spiritual guides. If you find yourself struggling to achieve a goal, it may be time to look inward. Reflect on what might be blocking you from moving forward. Sometimes we are our own worst enemies, holding ourselves back with negative thoughts or beliefs. Healing is not just for yourself, it impacts your entire family and future generations. When you heal, you also heal your bloodline, meaning you break the negative cycles that have affected your family for years. Think of your healing journey as a gift, not just to yourself, but to those who came before you and those who will come after you. You are here for a reason, and that reason often involves healing old wounds. This is why it's so important to take your healing seriously. The work you do on yourself will benefit your family and help break generational curses that have held them back. Archangel Gabriel is trying to communicate with you, offering guidance on how to free yourself from the limitations you face. However, distractions can make it challenging to hear these messages. It's important to create space in your life for reflection and connection with your spiritual side. You may need to let go of something in your life to make room for new opportunities and growth. Stay connected to your higher self and listen to the guidance you receive. You are being asked to commit to your healing journey. This means facing the issues you have, whether they are related to control, victimization, or any other struggles. By doing this, you prepare yourself for the next steps in your life and align yourself with your true purpose. I sense that someone reading this is destined for greatness. You might be on a path to fame or recognition, and it's time to embrace that. Your ancestors want you to heal and fulfill your purpose, which is to bring justice and healing to your bloodline. Focus on building a strong relationship with God and trust that you are not alone in this journey. Let go of what no longer serves you and recognize that you have a special calling in this life. Your presence in this world is needed and you have a unique role to play. Take the time to nurture your connection with your higher self and work towards healing. You may need to release old habits and beliefs that hold you back. This journey is not just about you, it's about your family, your ancestors, and the future generations. When you heal, you create a better future for those who come after you. It's essential to remember that your healing is a powerful gift. By working on yourself, you can create a ripple effect that positively impacts everyone around you. As you embark on this journey, it's vital to stay focused and determined. Challenges will arise, but don't let them distract you from your goals. You are on a path to greater understanding and fulfillment, and it's essential to trust in that process. The work you do now will pay off in ways you may not yet see. In summary, remember that you are not alone. You have a support system in your ancestors, your spiritual guides, and your own inner strength. Embrace the changes you need to make, face your fears, and commit to healing. Trust that you are on the right path and that your journey is leading you to greater things. Finally, I hope this message brings you peace, clarity, and motivation. The energies of Gemini and Scorpio may have come through strongly, but this message is for anyone who needs to hear it. Keep in mind that divine blessings are always with you. Embrace your healing journey and remember that you are worthy of all the good things life has to offer.